It's all a part of the game. Either kill or get stained. Let them find the remains and rest in peace to all my dead homies. Having dreams, I feel like the feds on me. I ain't tripping, you know I'm posting bail. Fuck court and reading that mail, you weigh me on the scale. At the pot, you know I'm a sale. Straight facts, none of that fiction shit. Nah.
This year, we've made it even easier on you. Oh, did we mention you make money? Create your free account today by texting eZWay, that's letter E, letter Z, to 55678. Or visit eZWayNetwork.com. Got questions? Give us a call at 424-209-9290. All right. We are back. eZWay Radio. What an awesome show today, guys. You have been such an amazing audience. Remember to go to eZWayFamily.com and join our Facebook group. eZWay Family everywhere, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. But we have one more segment coming up, one more guest. Don't go anywhere, and make sure that you create your account, set up your profile so you can connect with all the guests that were on today's show. But the next guest that we have coming up is his name is Mike Ball, and he's a social influencer. I met him at the eZWay Family holiday celebration, Better Vision for Children toy drive. He's got about 20,000 something followers, and he knows his stuff, man, when it comes to Instagram and being a social media influencer. He's also the new acting eZWay Podcast Network Director, eZWay Network Podcasts. Guys, if you want to create your own podcast or get on our network, we do have 700,000 listens almost on the podcast audio side of things, and we're on Roku and all over any major streaming platform. You'll find eZWay TV. And so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring on Mike Ball to get his perception on the social media awards last night and what he does for eZWay Network. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, how was the drive home last night?
Oh my goodness. Well, luckily no traffic and they didn't close down any lanes on the way home.
Yeah. But people don't understand when you leave an event and you're leaving LA, you think, okay, it's 2 a.m. You know, you did all the filming and all that kind of stuff. It takes a while, but you're going to have a nice smooth drive home. But they forget that's when they close a lot of the lanes.
Exactly. The big construction work. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Endless. It was nice seeing you last night. And it was a great event. I'll tell you, it was interesting, the carpet and the people that were there. And it was nice seeing you guys, you and your buddy.
Absolutely, vice versa. No, it was truly my honor to be able to go. I can't thank the eZWay family enough for, first of all, inviting me into something so exclusive. It was truly an honor to be able to rub elbows with, not only with the eZWay family, but everybody that was involved, everyone that was there. It was truly a magnificent night.
Yeah,
it was
cool theater.
It's a real experience to have you there as well, and your partner. What's your partner's name?
Simeon. He also goes by
Simeon.
Yes. Simeon. He goes by Chino B on social media.
Chino B.
By Chino B on social media. Okay, great. So, and you guys are a power duo. You know, I really want to highlight what I've seen thus far. You know, and shout outs to Kimberly Boyne and James Does It All for inviting you guys to the toy drive event that we did about a month and a half ago. Because it's interesting to see how relationships develop and evolve. But you're a pretty good social impactor, and if you look at your Instagram, Mike, you know your stuff. I mean, you tapped into the social media awards pretty quick. So you got them to put your video that you did specifically kind of promoting the social media awards and eZWay TV on their platform, and some of the top influencers follow their platform. You did an amazing story that actually, and if you guys don't know what a story is, because we do have some baby boomers a lot of baby boomers listen to the show. A story is kind of a play-by-play on Instagram or social media to kind of follow a format
in real
and
time,
you the behind the scenes all the way to in real time. Exactly. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're recording this interview. Right
yeah,
now.
I actually, believe it or not, I'm 1000% recording this interview right now.
Oh well,
Cool.
hi, all the
Maybe
Mike
thing.
Ball fans out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know that this is for me, this is my world, social media and podcasting and stuff like that. Anytime it came down to videography, I've always had a true passion for it. For me, I just I've been doing this since the MySpace times. I just knew that when MySpace first came out, I knew it was revolutionary. I knew that I could see and get a whole bunch of eyes on something that is magnificent. Like I've actually performed with 7 different touring bands, and I've played, my biggest crowd was 45,000 people. And seeing that amount of people is insane. And then for me to have multiple videos that have over 1 million views per, it's mind blowing. It puts it in perception. It puts it really in perspective.
Well, you are a verified social media influencer, and you're a good behind the scenes production guy. And now we've brought you on, like I said, to be acting podcast director, and kind of head up and run this whole podcast thing. And I mean, can you point out, or does anybody stick in your head who you met last night and who might be come on board and joining the eZWay family? I mean, there were so many social media celebrities and influencers, and even actors and Netflix people, and like people from major networks all over that place last night.
No, it was truly insane the amount of people that I was actually able to talk with. There was so many people that truly were interested in the eZWay family, and also with me. And so that was a true honor. I have Margot Graff, who I really want to talk to, which they're very excited to talk with us. I got quite a few people. It was kind of like one of those things that it was truly, like I said, an honor to be able to rub elbows with these people that really are about this.
We looked we looked at it as kind of like a reunion. People are coming up to Eric, and these are people that go back. See, we had, I don't know if you researched this, but we had WTV. It's a station Eric started, and it had about 14 million viewers. And well, that's what it had. It's all on the Google thing. And all of a sudden you run into somebody like, wow, they go back like 15, 18 years, and they remember this event and that event we went to, and you're watching WTV. I don't know how many hundreds of times I've said that, Eric, right, on the interviews. Okay, after you're done with the interview, you want to give us a drop. You're watching WTV, and Eric's got the song that goes to it, the Akon things.
Right.
And here you are standing with these people that go back there. It's kind of cool. They're and resourcing the new platforms, the new media. I'll tell you what, you guys have so many opportunities and doors that weren't around in the 60s, that's for sure.
Absolutely. The internet age, that internet age has obviously changed the world. And also I wanted to bring up real quick, I wanted to do a shout out for Pamela Jean, who was there last night at the National Social Media Awards. She was there, and she was also a nominee for one of the selected parts of the Social Media Awards. And she really wants to talk with us as well. So, just wanted to give a little shout out to that. But yeah, nonetheless, the internet age has allowed us to, like I expressed earlier, it has allowed us to get so many eyes so quickly that it can happen it can happen within 10 minutes.
And you've never had anything like this. It would have been
on the eZWay.
Sorry about that, guys. I was actually playing some of the interviews from last night's social media awards. But you guys, make sure you subscribe to eZWay.tv, eZWay TV on Roku. If you guys want to watch some of the stuff that you're listening to, you can also connect with who you watch. I mean, you guys are listening to a broadcast right now, or you could be watching. And what we created is a way for you to connect with all of these people that will be joining our network you can connect with them on our social network by creating a profile. And so, Mike, I mean, what do you think of that, by the way? I mean, you're a part of this network. You're able, because you're a part of the eZWay family, because you're part of the inner team. I mean, you were able to literally walk up to A-list level people that are social media influencers, celebrities. I mean, people that you normally don't get to. You have to have a VIP pass. You pay a lot of money for it to even get near them.
1,000%.
And not only were you able to walk right up to them, but they opened their doorways to you as soon as you mentioned eZWay, because our logo was on the big screen. I mean, we were a big part of that event.
Oh no, I mean, well, you guys are a certified, company and a real deal. This is the difference between, eZWay and I believe a lot of different, I guess, companies out there. Is eZWay truly, Eric, you have a true passion and an actual background that brings you to this forefront. 99% of Americans lack one thing, and that's called execution. And you are someone that executes, no doubt. So your name rings bells.
Somebody put it.
The eZWay family rings so many bells that people respect it and want to be a part of it.
It's the credibility factor, because Eric said he was here, there. A lot of people say they were here and there and with so and so, but with him, it's like, check out the video. There he is with so and so 10 years ago, and
right,
there he is.
Proof is in the pudding.
6 months ago, and whatever. Thousands of interviews like that. Dreyfus and Fonda, and there's so many. And now
there's too many to count. It's always fun to reminisce. But hey, so Mike, I want to get into you too. We don't have a whole lot of time.
Sure.
I want to tell everybody a little bit about your story. I mean, you don't have a leg because you had this horrific accident, and like you said, you're a viral celebrity. You've had millions of viewers, and tell everybody that's listening a little bit about you and how you became to be Mike Ball and Ball Valve TV.
Yeah, no. So first of all, thank you guys for even having me on the platform that we're on right now. My name is Michael Ball, and on March 6th of 2021, I had a drunk driver while I was riding my motorcycle home. I was half a block away from home, and she had made an illegal left turn at 80 miles per hour and T-boned me literally at the leg and severed my leg on impact. And I never passed out. And I ended up dying 4 times in the hospital, internally bleeding, externally bleeding. And somehow, some way, I am still here today. And that means that I needed to spread my story. And I needed to show people, because I still ride my Harley to this day. I have no left leg, and I still shift with my left leg, with my prosthetic. I don't shift with my hand. I shift with my left leg, because I'm showing everybody, because a lot of people are visual learners. They have to see that if he can do it, then I can do it. And if they're in my situation, for sure, they can do it. So for me, my YouTube channel is Insane Wheels. And it's just like it sounds, Insane Wheels. And then my Instagram and all of my social media is Ball Valve TV.
And you're a good example, because you're not only accomplishing this, like a lot of people are saying, well, I don't know if I could accomplish this, but you're doing it with that kind of situations you went through, which would make it seem like impossible or more difficult for a lot of people. No, you keep moving forward. It's like when I went through, for me, it's for the baby boomers. I just want to show people that even though you're past 65, you could still do this stuff, even if there was situations that came up in your life. Attitude is so important.
Absolutely, absolutely. Attitude
like
is a
say,
big
the
thing.
way in which you think. Attitude, big time. And they say the way in which you think determines the outcome. And I added the way in which you believe solidifies it. And you just got to have that attitude. And man, you can keep going forward. And it keeps not only that, it keeps you going forward more. You have more anticipation for things and more, drive for life and all that kind of stuff.
No,
And
absolutely.
it makes it exciting,
When I went through my situation, the second I woke up in the hospital the very next day and I lost my left leg and all that, I never passed out. So you got to remember, I saw all of it. I witnessed all of it. My leg is completely severed. My bone is showing. The blood is squirting out of my leg, like a garden hose. And I'm very lucky to be here. When I woke up that very next day, the honest truth is I was all smiles because I just lived through that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, I just survived something that the doctor said, if you replayed this a million times over, unfortunately, you're dead a million times over.
Yeah.
So
And
for me, I call it PMA. It's positive mental attitude. And that's what I show people is it really is about a mindset.
It makes you an inspiration for people and thinking, wait a minute, if he can accomplish all that with what he's been through, if Mike can handle that, I can do it too.
Absolutely.
And it's some people need that. They need that push, that inspiration. And they got to remember that when things don't work, that's fine. You get the greatest tennis players in the world, the greatest baseball players, the greatest whatever. They have one thing in common. They lost a lot of times on their road to victory,
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's no doubt. I've been doing this for 16 years, guys. I've been live streaming for 16 years. And it took me 11 years to get verified on the platforms and all that stuff. Like for me, I when you're streaming in the beginning and even in the middle of all of it, there's times that you're streaming to like 2-3 people, and it took me years to get to the point of where I am today because of the ambition and passion that I truly have. If you're only in it for the money at the end, you're going to burn yourself out. You're not gonna survive this world.
Yeah.
And what I specifically do, you have to have a true passion. You have to truly love what you do to do this.
Exactly. Then you wake up in the morning with, not like, oh, I got to go to work. No, you're doing something you like.
Oh no, it's all smiles.
It's a game of patience. Yeah. It's definitely a game of patience, but the years go by fast. Somebody told Eric many years ago, he says, it takes about 10 years to get going in this business, and you just keep going. But you know what? The outcome is, it's a different life. It's an exciting life, and you meet other people that are geared in that mode. They have the entrepreneur spirit, and you're reaching out to other people that want to do exciting things, and then they help charities.
Exactly. We have about 3 more minutes left. Mike, I want you to get into the podcast, the eZWay podcast side of things, and the process and the value.
No, yeah.
What people get out of having a podcast on eZWay Network.
I really want you guys to first of all, create your free account at eZWay.tv. Check us out, eZWay family, all of that stuff. The benefits, guys, is being able to be a part of eZWay is that you're able to essentially rub elbows with these people that I was talking about, these high, big influencers and podcasters, but you're doing it online and it's exclusive to us. And what's beautiful about it is we showcase all of your podcasts on eZWay TV within the podcast section. And not only that, but you get guidance from guides such as myself and also some of our other people that within the company that will help you with your podcast and your production, because we will actually produce and make podcasts for you guys.
Wow. Yeah. It's resourcing. It's called resourcing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We make it as easy as
and then you meet
possible.
Somebody else. Yeah. Well, that's the name of the game. And then you meet other people that have certain skills, and they share it with you, and then you go off each other.
Right.
And it just keeps building. Yeah, who knows where it's going? And we know what's around the corner, and it has 2 letters, and that's another game changer, AI.
Right.
And
right. Absolutely.
we have no idea what's ahead of us.
Facts.
All right, guys. Well,
That's how
we have to get out of here. The time's a little bit overtime, but we wanted to. This is a more special podcast because we got Mike Ball here joining the eZWay Podcast Network family. And again, guys, you know what we want to do is help you create a media vehicle that can help you make your dreams come true and do whatever you want to do with your business. Scale it to the stars. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for joining us, Mike, and thank you for all the kind words, Dad, and everybody else. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate the eZWay family more than you know. Again, please follow eZWay Family on Instagram, eZWay TV if you want to see the coverage, and install our Roku channel. And ultimately, just create your account, eZWayNetwork.com. It's free to do. Invite code is eZWay. And just post on the social network. Get to know the eZWay family. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. This show is brought to you by Kay Coven, Al Pacino's stepmom's jewelry line, kcovenjewelry.com, and the National Social Media Awards. Appreciate you guys so much for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. Email us at eZWayPromotions, letter E, letter Z, eZWayPromotions@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. And we'll see you guys next week. Same eZWay time, same eZWay channel. And till then, eZWay Radio, Radio Boomers Live.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you guys for having me. It was an honor.
All right.